Well, look at these photos. Someone sent it to me from Northern Virginia, which is not far from where I live. See, there's snow on the ground even. And she saw this on the road and said, "Is this legitimate? Whatever it is." And there was a road sign. It reminded me of, I don't know if you're old enough, back in the 50s, they had something called Burma Shave. I think it was a shaving cream. And they used to have signs like a mile apart. And they say this, 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 this. And at the end, it was Burma Shave. Oh, this one says Mortgage Relief Program. Then the second sign, uh, let's see if we make it down. Oh, no. Okay. Contact Housing Coordinator. I guess that's what it is. So Mortgage Relief Program is the first one. Contact Housing Coordinator, second one. And then here's the phone number, 571-383-8128. And they were afraid to call. I had no idea. I would too. I mean, anybody advertising like that is probably a huckster and trying to get money from you. So I gave them a call. And it was fascinating, to tell you the truth. Here's the woman I talked to. She sent me an email right after. First of all, I called, and she called me back within an hour, and she told me about the program. And the first thing I asked, "Hey, is there an income requirement on this?" And she said, no income requirement. So you could get like a grant to pay mortgages and taxes and utilities, property taxes and utilities. And these grants will go up to $30,000 or more. So this is big money. And she said, the only requirement is, here it is, it's in the laws from the Treasury Department, qualified financial hardship. That's who's eligible for it. Anybody has a qualified financial hardship. And that means a material reduction in income or material increase in living expenses associated with the coronavirus pandemic that has created an increase in risk of mortgage delinquency, mortgage default, foreclosure, loss of utilities, or home energy services, or displacement of a homeowner. Okay, so that's a pretty wide range of stuff, that makes you eligible for it. And no, you can make $100,000 a year or more, I guess. Now, $100,000 in Washington isn't too much, and so that's it. So here's what she sent me too, was on the phone. She talked about this. First of all, the Mortgage Relief Program has a number you could call. Okay, and they help you with the fill out the application. She gave me a link to the application. Here's where is it? Oh, not that one. Here it is. Okay, here's the application. Mortgage Relief Program, struggling to pay your mortgage due to COVID. First-time applicant or returning applicant. If you are unable to register online or need assistance, call this number from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Friday. Okay, for in-person help, contact the call center to schedule an appointment with Assistance Center near you. Okay, offices are located, yada, yada, yada. And that's what the email said. I said, hey, if I need help filling this out, I said, yes, we have people, nonprofit organizations locally that help you fill out the application if you have some trouble with it. And there are 3 of them. To me, what I would be doing is call one, probably they're busy somewhat, but what the hell, if you need help, they're going to do it for free. Don't go to Google and look for this. You have to stay with, the stuff, the people are getting paid to do it, and they don't advertise on Google. And then if one turns you down, go to another one. I mean, you're not in some list that they'll never know, and see, maybe you didn't say something right or whatever. You never know. The more you ask, the more you're going to get. So if one says, no, you can't qualify, call another one just to make sure, that you're not missing something. Because it seems like if you have to verify, there's a lot of ways. Maybe you had less days of work. Maybe you had more expenses because you had to take care of you acted as a caregiver or something like that. All kinds of things that could cause this. Oh, you yourself had COVID. So who knows? Never know. And then one person's requirement may not be another person's requirement, even though it's always all going down to the main office. You got to play the system. Playing the system is just beating it on the head, really. So if one says no, you go to the next one. They know no, you go to the next one. And that's one-on-one help. So they'll help you fill it out. So we got that. I think that's it. Okay. Now, but stay watching this. If you're looking for mortgage insurance, mortgage grants, or rent grants, or utility grants, I'm gonna back up another video right next to this, and it has all the links to find your mortgage assistance in any state, find rental assistance in any state, find utility assistance in any state. So stay and watch this, okay? Because it's all there. You don't have to do anything, just watch. Well, I just got a note from a Let's Go Help member yesterday, Beth Humphreys, and she's a delight. Actually, she says nice things about me, so I like anybody like that. Anyway, here's what she says. She says, "Hello, everyone. We're so lucky to be part of this group. I applied to rent assistance with information Matthew provided to us. It wasn't as much as I hoped, but it did cover 3 months' rent. Well, I applied again in this second round, and I will get another 2 months covered. Cannot thank you enough, Matthew. I admired you for 30 years. You were a true gem." Well, that's great to hear. But more importantly, I forgot to encourage other people to apply again, even if you got money. Yeah, you should apply again. The rules are really different. Every city, county, state that give it out, there's like 500 places that give it out. So it's different in every state. But find, apply again. And also, don't forget there's money in there for utilities too. And also rental assist. I mean, yeah, if you have to move, there's moving, rental assistance, all this kind of stuff. There's a lot more. So maybe the last time you used it was to pay rent, but now you have to move. And so maybe you'll be able to get money to move, and storage and travel, all that kind of stuff. Man, you just don't know until you ask. And it's too complicated to say this is what every program is going to have. No, every program is starting with government money. That's the only thing they have in common. After after that, who the hell knows what it's going to turn into and what the requirements are and all. That's why it's all screwed up. So here is on the National Association of Housing Finance, ncsha.org. You could find a listing of all the programs in your state or wherever you are, wherever you live in the United States. They have a master list. So you go to that list, find your state, find your county, whatever it says on the side, and then start applying. Contact, try to call, because that's the way you find out what it really is. If you're just guessing, oh, that's not for me, oh, this says that, don't believe anything in print until you talk to somebody, okay? Because that's crazy. That doesn't work anymore. It used to work in olden days, but not today. Okay, now also don't forget there's rental assistance. Oh, my, that is rental assistance. What did I get here? NCH. Oh, rental assistance by program. Yes. Why don't I have? Oh, where is it? Emergency rental. No, I want the housing. Where is my housing? Oh, I just had it a few minutes ago. No, that's not it. Oh, where are you? Where are you? I'm missing you. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, well, this is embarrassing. Not really. I screw up a lot, so I understand it. So you want mortgage assistance, rental mortgage. Now let me get that for you. I'll put it in the bottom if I get too late, whatever. So it's emergency mortgage. Okay. It was just there a second ago. It went great in. Well, I'll put it up there afterwards. I won't tie you up. But there's the same from the same website. They have another website for all the mortgage help. So if you're paying past mortgage, future mortgage, things like that, and there is also property taxes and a lot of other things to help. So that's where to start. Now, also remember. Oh, that's the rental assistance. We don't need that. If you need fixing up your house and utility assistance, LEAP, LIHEAP.org. They have thousands of dollars. They help you to pay utility bills. Okay, and this was Sorry. This website tells you how to apply. So every state is different, remember, but this is more of a national program that the requirements are mostly the same, just the income requirements will be different. So you want to apply for that too to help with utility bills. Now, also there's another WRAP, weatherization assistance. This helps with utility bills too. But what it really does is make your a house or whatever you live in more energy efficient. So that's going to cut. They'll spend thousands and thousands of dollars giving you more windows and all this kind of stuff to cut down your utility bills. So that helps with utility bills. Okay, 211. Put in what you need there, whether it's utility programs, whether it's rent, whether it's mortgage, whether it's you just screwed up or whatever. Go to this website 211 and the other one, find help, and find all the offices that pop up under that. Both of these websites tell you about nonprofit organizations that give out money and help to solve certain problems in your life. Okay, so they don't advertise. You don't find them in Google. You only find them here. Okay, because it's .org, and you find the organizations. Now, the best thing about these two sites is you get the names of the offices and the contact information of the people who help. So even if you just don't look for the ones that can help you, because you call everyone. If there's 20 offices there, you call all 20. If there's 5, that you call all 5. To see if they can't help you, then who else can? And you'll see that's how a lot of people get help, because somebody else says, "Oh no, you want to call over here." People know that, and the people in the business, like they do, know that. Now, here's another interesting thing about. Uh, they're all the rental assistance programs are coming in waves. So a lot of if you got rental assistance before, or you didn't get it before they ran out of money, well, now there's got another rental assistance program coming in. So check wherever you got rental assistance. If they said yes or no, check there again. Okay, because here counties are getting second county more in rental assistance. So they had it, ran out, and they get money. As part of the $900 billion omnibus bill passed in 2020, the 25 set aside for this. The county qualified for $14 million and now is getting another $9 million. So that's almost twice as much. New York City just did that. New York City just got a whole bunch of money. Actually, what New York State, I'm sorry, is getting a whole bunch of money because other states didn't spend theirs. So they're giving it to cities. And there's interesting about the eviction laws, because see, the eviction laws that protect you are going away. Help with eviction or worried about anything, you go to JUSC shelter.org, okay, and community resources. And in there you'll see a map of the United States. Click on, and you get a dozen, 2 dozen legal people that help you with eviction and any concern you have, even if you're not worried about eviction, but hey, I don't know, anything, because they'll know the programs locally, they know the laws locally, and nobody can mess with you. Okay, now if you go back to the New York list, there's some interesting information. Nobody is trying to evict anyone, she said. 97% of the cases that go to housing court are for non-payment. Now listen to this. Of those, 97% do not get evicted because they get some kind of assistance and they're able to stay in their place. You hear that? So that's what I mean. You want to know the process of being evicted if you're worried about that. Now here, what they're saying, and this is a lawyer saying that in New York City, is that 90% of the Texas cases when they get to court are able to get money instead somehow, and they don't get evicted. Okay. While tenant advocates have feared the end of the statewide moratorium would lead to mass evictions, the process of removing renters from their homes for non-payment will take months to work its way through the court system, according to the lawyer from Legal Aid there. So what they're saying, if you're worried about eviction, it's going to take months and months and months for anything to happen. So you're going to get more time than you think you do. Attorneys working for property owners, such as Chip, said the backlog of cases built up during the COVID shutdown. We're looking at least a timeline of a year to a year and a half on most of these non-payment proceedings. I would say it would be more like 14 months. So you hear that? So if you get evicted, it's going to take 14 months for the court to get you out of there. Okay. Now, everything is different where you live and things like that. But that's so good intel. And go to these people at justshelter.org and go to, click on your state. Maybe you're Indiana. Here's all the lawyers in Indiana. Call 2 or 3 of them, 4 or 5, as many as you can, to see what your legal rights are and to get what's going on there. So you say, oh, you're going to get an eviction notice. So that doesn't mean Tuesday you're on the street. They're talking 14 months here. So that's a lot different. So that's why you want to know the facts about where you are. Don't trust me or anybody else. Get somebody who is really makes a living doing this, like these lawyers that are nonprofit that work for people in that state. That's what you want to know. And the same with money. Don't trust me about money or anything. You go to this ncsha.org, find the office there for your state that gives out that money, and talk to them directly. You want to find more than the national programs, because these are just national programs. Then you have the local programs, and they're at 211.org and findhelp.org. And they're the people you want to talk to that show up under your topic, whether it's mortgage, utilities, rent, whatever your problem is. Talk to them about other sources if they can't help you, because that's the gold mine. That's where all the love is. You just got to dig it out yourself. They ain't going to come and love you. You got to find them and give them a big smooch.